Is your CRM making your business grow? When surveyed, about 90% of business leaders admit that their CRM isn't. The most common cause for that? Salespeople don't use their CRM the way they should. Why not? Well, it takes them too much time and discipline to fill out their CRM completely, and if salespeople don't, the CRM system becomes useless. That's why when we started Salesware, we asked ourselves, what if we build a CRM system that fills out itself? What if we build a system that surfaces existing data so that you know and remember all about your customers and never forget and disappoint another lead? That's what Salesware does today. It pulls in all the data buried in your emails, email signatures, calendar, phone, social data, company database, email and web tracking, and offers it to you in an easy way so you and your CRM are always up to date. Want to see this for yourself? Head to salesware.com and get your free trial.
This is William Eastman, Managing Partner for GrowthWorks Media and Station Director at IBGR. If you listen to any of our broadcasts, you know we consider all entrepreneurs part of one family. People who are the heroes of our societies because they put their soul into the game and risk failure for everybody else. We want to meet and get to know everyone, like having a family reunion. Plus, to provide the highest quality of programming, we need to hear from you. The place to start is to become a subscriber. Every week we will send you our broadcasting schedule, links to show notes, and occasionally a gift like something practical from our toolbox. It is simple to do. Go to our Join Us page, sign up, and become part of the most important global community, entrepreneurs. Never forget, we create over 50% of the jobs around the world. We look forward to meeting you.
Back. You are listening to Women of Business Thriving on the IBGR network. I am your host, Dr. TRACIE HINES LASHLEY. I hope you found the app. I know y'all like, why should you talking about this app? Because I want you to download it, install it on your phone. That way you can chat with me in real time. We can talk and just connect. In this episode, we are still talking about building those relationships at work. And I gave you a few examples already. Now we talked about the why and the what. Let's see how we can build these relationships. And I stated before that it's very crucial that we connect at work because you're at work more than you're at home. That's kind of scary to think about, huh? It's true, though. And let's think about how your work relationships can actually increase you wanting to be there. Yeah. So how are we going to build these relationships at work? We're going to understand our strengths and our weaknesses. Guess what? You have weaknesses. And it's important that you know that. Because say that there's a weakness of you just can't stand women who nag. Well, if someone is coming to you and they're always nagging or complaining, and you know that's a weakness, try and steer the conversation to where they won't be so naggy and stuff. So can you think of any ways to do that? Or maybe someone who's always just jolly and happy and you just can't stand it. Like I said, taking a DISC assessment really helped me with this. And it's not that you can't stand the person. You just might be that personality that's opposite. So there are some tricks and tips and ways that you can actually, be able to build a connection and relationship with people that you just don't gel with initially. You have to be intentional. That's a word I haven't said yet. Intentional. You have to want it. You have to work on it. It's not just going to automatically happen for you. And one of the things that I really want you to think about when you're building these relationships is think about your emotional intelligence. Because guess what? You must focus on this. And I'm so glad that I decided to dig deeper into emotional intelligence. Being a DISC consultant really allowed me to dig deep into things. And I was like, I want to learn a little bit more about emotional intelligence. So I went out and got a certification on it. And it has really helped me want to help more people. And especially women. That's why I'm here. So let's talk a little bit about the emotional intelligence piece. Self-awareness. Yeah. The ability to be aware of your own needs and wants in your career and relationship. It's important. Self-regulation. The ability to regulate your own emotions and thoughts. Remember, we just talked about you not liking certain individuals because it's like, ugh, but you can change that. Empathy. The ability to understand and emphasize in another person's situation. That person might be a certain way because of how they grew up, the environment they're in at home. Let me tell you about this. Okay. I had an employee. It was like, she was always bossy. She was always wanting to just tell everybody what to do and just like, oh, everybody's like, if she don't sit down somewhere because she is not my boss, she acting like she my mama. But people didn't know how to take her. Well, come to find out, at home, she was opposite. She was very quiet. She couldn't say much. She didn't really have a voice. Well, at work, she has a voice. And she wanted to use it. And that was a place that she felt safe that she can do so. But people weren't telling her that she was being bossy and they couldn't stand her being around. Had they done that, they wouldn't be so frustrated. You see how women can go to bat with each other or just don't like each other for a certain reason. And all they had to do was talk. Communicate with each other. Communication goes a long way if you didn't know. And it is very important when you're building these relationships at work. And social skills. Oh yeah, this is very crucial, especially when it comes to teamwork and conflict resolution, communication and problem solving. Yeah. And you hear a lot about team, huh? A lot of teamwork is going on up in here. Because that's what I'm about. I'm all about the teams. And in teams, you need to work together, connect, form relationships that will last because you are going to need each other. There was a situation at work where people would put women against each other a lot, often, more than they should, in different departments. Well, guess what? The employees started to feed off of that. They're like, ooh, I can be lazy, or I can do this, knowing I'm not supposed to be doing that. But nobody's going to find out because they don't talk to each other. They don't talk to each other. Employees see that. So what do you think is happening to the organization? Yeah. So there are a lot of things that as women we need to be mindful of because it impacts the bottom line. It impacts the health of the organization more than you may think. Now, I'm going to tell you this too. On the opposite side, when women get together, boy, let me tell you, we are a force to be reckoned with. There's a song, Women Rule the World. We really do. Because that's one thing about us. When we get together and we have the same mindset, we will take over. So look out, men. But that is, I just love seeing women dominate. Oh my goodness. It is so amazing. Man, and seeing what's going on in the United States right now with the election, having a woman in the White House now, it's like, man, vice president. It's like oh my God, I just can't stop smiling about that. Well, I smile a lot. Anyway, y'all already know this, but man, wow, just seeing a woman up there. Yeah, that was something to see. Another thing, you want to schedule time to develop those relationships. You have to make time for the things that you really want. We all have the same amount of time. So what I say is you're going to, you manage your energy and allocate your time. So what are you going to put your energy into? Just make it a point to put energy into building relationships at work, especially with other women, and seeing how you can work, close together. Build positive relationships. It is funny because I remember a time when I was like, man, I needed a piece of equipment, but I knew another organization who had it. And a female is over that department I need. I was like, hey, I just called her up. Guess what? I got the equipment. Just that simple. Why? Because we have a relationship. Now, had another female called, they don't have a relationship now. That may not have happened. So building relationships, network, building a tribe. Oh man, let me tell you. Woo! I get excited. You want to have a group of people, a team of people together, just like that you can feed off of, that you can help, that can help you. You need that. And ask questions and listen. Women, we know how to ask them questions. We were born to ask questions. My granddaughter asks me why all the time. But why, Grandma? But why? Yeah, you can build relationships that way also. And especially with listening, man. Oh, they want to hear what I have to say. Yes, we do. Take time to listen and ask questions about things. And just continue to grow. And not only that, offer assistance. And I'm gonna tell you some tricks on that too, because sometimes as women we don't offer our assistance the right way. And we're gonna take a quick break, and I'll